Quick disclaimer, I had to bleep the heck out of this video because YouTube doesn't like when I talk about certain issues or certain words. Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying but end up not being able to as usual. Well, this image speaks for itself. The Libertarian Party had one job, and that was to combine with the Republican Party and nominate Donald Trump so we could have a decisive victory in November.
The Libertarian Party should nominate Trump for President of the United States. Whoa. Only if you want to win. Maybe you don't want to win. Thank you. No, only do that if you want to win. If you want to lose, don't do that. Keep getting your 3% every 4 years.
But no, we got this jackass, Chase Oliver. And yes, this gives the phrase, "a picture's worth 1,000 words," major validity. Yeah, that clip aged like fine wine. If you don't want to win, then don't nominate Trump. Well, unfortunately for them, they got exactly what they paid for. They probably won't even break 1% now. In short, he's a pro-men competing in women's sports, pro-open border, candidate that helped force a runoff between Herschel Walker and Raphael Warnock in the 2022 Senate election. So now we're stuck with the Democrat Warnock, partly thanks to him. Here's some of his beautiful comments over the years about legislation. "It seems Georgia is poised to become another state which finds trans kids playing school sports to be important enough to rise to the need for legislation. It's targeting a small community for political points. It's a shame and will harm the small number of trans athletes." He's trying to tell you we don't need legislation for men competing in female sports, but check it out. Even if men in female sports are a minority, a lot of them come on top because of their biological advantages. Leah Thomas. And on top of that, because men now share female spaces with females, there's been a lot of violence against the females because, well, the ones identifying as females have, I don't know, a mental health disorder. Happy that kids with cancer and others can get the health care they need. I'm disappointed that a legislature decided to limit therapies and care specifically for young people who may be or non-binary. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like when I talk about all this stuff, so I have to talk over my voice and kind of then we need to find a different word for healthcare because that's the biggest unhealthcare of all time. "The best way to explore liberty is with an open border. Let money, people, and goods move freely. Let markets and people flourish. Border control in its current form is central planning that doesn't work as they abolish." Well, so far the legal movement of people in this country has not stimulated the economy and has only caused violence and monetary problems, but what do I know? Chase Oliver wants to tell you queens are appropriate for children, and it's just men in dresses. But if you see all the videos that circulate around the internet, it's more than just suggestive dance moves. It's more like they perform sexual acts in itself. Yes, I'm sure there's performances that aren't exactly sexual, but the whole idea of cross-dressing or acting of a different gender in today's age pretty much promotes the ideology, and that's something you don't want to expose your kids to if you're a good parent. He compared it to the family-appropriate Wiggles. I mean, give me a break. You cannot compare drag queens to the Wiggles show, the most family-appropriate show of all time. This is seriously the Nominate. If you want to hear him speak, I got a minute and a half of a video of him talking about drag queen performance. If not, just leave the video. But if you want to listen to him, go for it. I'm just going to wrap the video with that. This guy is terrible. Yeah, so YouTube keeps putting restrictions on this video. That's why I kept putting bleeps in there. They will not let me show this clip, and this seems to be the reason why. So if you want to look up this clip, Chase Oliver, look it up on Twitter. You're going to be able to find it. It's like a minute and a half clip, and it just talks about all the stuff that I talked about in this video. I don't know why YouTube has to keep restricting me. It's very annoying because I can't show the things that or talk about the things that I want to usually.